Hey, so, Kim Jong Un. I know you've been struggling to show off North Korea's power and prowess. What with failed missile launch after failed missile launch and all. Listen, I have a cunning plan. One that will display not just the might of North Korea, but the coordination of its citizens. A display so large, so awe-inspiring, that it will be viewed around the world as one of humanity's greatest achievements. Cheerleaders. Hear me out, okay? We're not just putting on some well-choreographed dance with 15,000 performers. That's so Beijing 2008. Think bigger. Think higher. Think more Egyptian. Cheerleaders are well known for stacking themselves on top of one another, something called a human pyramid. Imagine the entire population of North Korea gathered into the world's biggest human pyramid. Incredible. Using the 5 major airports across North Korea, you could have the entire 25,550,000 strong population in Pyongyang within some hours. No need for a hotel. I know they're hard to come by. Let's just fly everyone in, form the pyramid, pause for photo opportunities, then fly everyone back out again. Let's assume about 10,000 people are too young, too old, or too sick to effectively form a human pyramid, leaving us with exactly 25,543,378 people with which to make a pyramid. We're going to use standard pyramid configuration. 1 on top, 2 below them, 3 below them, etc. These totals can be represented by the sequence of triangle numbers. It just so happens that 25,543,378 is the 7,147th triangle number. It's so convenient that some might think I didn't spend days combing through North Korean population and census records, recording on average how many people are sick or injured and extrapolating the 10,000 number. Let's measure our human pyramid. A triangle number's base is equal to itself minus the next smallest triangle number. In this case, the next smallest is 25,536,231. Therefore, our pyramid is 7,147 people wide. A triangle number's height can be found by looking at where it lies in the sequence of triangle numbers. As our North Korean population pyramid is a 7,147th triangle number, it is also 7,147 people high. You may ask why we just calculated the same number different ways, and in response, I will answer padding to appease the YouTube algorithmic gods. But what exactly is a people? Although there is no official study on the average height in North Korea, studies suggest that the average height of a North Korean male is 5 foot 5 inches, and female is 5 foot 1 inch. Let's call it 5 foot, as there will be some children teetering atop the pyramid. Next we need shoulder width and kneeling height. There is literally no data on this. Just maybe Kim Jong Un, you should be a little bit more open about your country. It could do wonders for your public image. Luckily I am just over 5 foot, so it'll take a shoulder width of 8 inches and an arm length of 15 inches based on completely unverified data that I just measured on my body. If the members of our human pyramid's bottom layer are on all fours, shoulder to shoulder, their pyramid should be about 1.4 kilometers wide. This is girthy. It is the equivalent of about 18 Manhattan blocks. Now, let's start stacking. We're going to make some more assumptions. First, that for any given layer, it will take about 30 seconds for a person to find and settle into their position. We'll also assume that it will take an additional 30 seconds for every layer that people have to climb. Therefore, it will take everyone on the second layer about 1 minute to climb and position themselves. This is not so bad. As we approach the 6,000th layer, however, it will take each person 2 days of solid climbing. We'll assume that every person in the same layer can climb and position themselves together, but has to wait for the previous layer to be done first. In a fun quirk of mathematics, this is actually the total amount of people in the pyramid multiplied by 30 seconds. This may seem counterintuitive, but if we had everyone climb one at a time, we would have to count each layer for each person. But if they climb simultaneously, we only have to calculate the time for each layer as 30 seconds multiplied by the layers below. This just becomes the nth triangle number for the number of layers total, which just so happens to be the number of... Wait, what is this? 3 blue, 1 brown or something? This video is coming dangerously close to actually teaching you something useful. It's 24¼ years, by the way. That's how long it will take for everyone to climb. Babies will probably be born in this pyramid. Once the last person climbs atop the pyramid, the grand height will be a total of 2.7 kilometers. 3 times higher than the Burj Khalifa and stretching almost a third of the way into the atmosphere. From atop the pyramid, you would be able to see over 185 kilometers to the horizon, barely enough to see the outskirts of Seoul, South Korea, and more than enough to see the range of a North Korean missile. Kim Jong Un, such a feat will surely garner international attention and show the world how mighty North Korea really is. World leaders will marvel at the most glorious human pyramid the world has ever, nay, will ever know. Yes, your missile program may be simultaneously humiliating and terrifying, and yes, your regime's policies on human rights may be questionable at best. But by God, could you form the best damn human structure in all of gymnastic history. Wait, what's that? I'm just getting reports that the bottom layer of people have been crushed by the £3 billion worth of humans above them. Oh dear. Thank you for watching this HeySo video. Here at the HeySo channel, we like to answer the most absurd questions we can find that nobody has been asking. The answers are unnecessary, bordering on the absurd, but I hope the videos are fun. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe, as there will be another in 2 weeks. If you have any suggestions for video ideas, please leave them in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.